Okay, we should be recording. Okay, we are recording. All right. So we have a fun-filled day today, as Mr. Warren has alluded to. We are going to do our check-in. I'll explain to you guys what that is in a sec. We're going to do a check-in. We'll recap what we talked about for workshop number 1. We'll do a review of academic audits. We're going to talk about the importance of a GPA, and we also have a GPA challenge built into this program. So we're really excited about that. And then I want to hear from you students about your progress in terms of what we talked about last check-in. Both you, welcome Cirilio, both you and Christy are, this is your first workshop, so a lot of the information that we'll be going over today will be new to you. But as I told Christy, Cirilio, I did send some resources that I wanted you guys to use during this process, during the first check-in. If you're on a computer and if you can go to your student email account, if you can pull up an email that I sent on Sunday, October 11th at 8:25 at night, it has the resources that I shared with you guys. I'd like you to pull those up. It's a transfer checklist and a college comparison form. So we're gonna, once we get to that student progress update, we'll talk about those things. We have a visitor coming in today from the Writing Center. They're going to talk to us about personal statements because, as you know, some universities require that you submit a personal statement or an essay as part of your application process. So we want to talk about that and make sure that you understand what components or what's important in terms of creating a personal statement. We also want to talk about joining PTK, and then we'll just talk about preparations for workshop number 3. Got a couple of things in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So let's, and again, Warren, jump in if whenever you need. I will introduce myself again. You guys, this is your first check-in, but my name is Donna Williams. I'm the director of the Transfer Center. And this is a brand new program, and I'm really excited about it as Warren was speaking about just being hyped up and, like really appreciative of the fact that, you guys, one, that you applied to this program. Again, these are coveted seats. We only had a select number of seats, and really what the center is trying to do is actually give high touch points to students along this pathway to transfer. So at the end of this, and it creates a pipeline of communication for you as a student to get those questions answered. And then Warren Edwards is an advisor at Kennedy King College, and he is going to be working along with this process. So between the two of us, we are, we're excited and, ready to kind of help you get ready and get prepared for that next step. So if you have any questions along the way, feel free to jump in. We're going to check in. I consider this program really a relationship building process for me as the Transfer Center and you as a student, really being able to feel comfortable and being able to, know that you can get your questions answered in terms of transfer. Also, this is a community, right? If you notice, when I send out the recaps, I make sure that everybody's email is actually in the. I make sure everyone's email is in the. I'm sorry, I'm marking off the person that just came in. All right. I make sure, because I really want students to use this process as a way to get to know other students, like-minded students who have that drive and ambition to, make sure that they're meeting their goals. So one of the things that we like to do, or we're going to start doing every check-in, is do an actual check-in just to see how we're feeling. And it's called PODS. And it asks how you're feeling physically, intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to talk about I'm going to check in. If you do not feel comfortable checking in, that's fine. Again, this is, just an avenue for us to share. Sometimes it's really important and really, it can be nice to share with people, what's going on with you, good and bad. Physically, I am I'm okay. You know what? I haven't been sleeping well the last couple of days. I'll go to sleep and then I wake up like 2 or 3 hours into my sleep and then I can't go back to sleep. And then when it's time to get up in the morning, I'm tired. So physically, I got to work that out. And it could be, the fact that we're at home all the time. It could be, just being in the house more so. That's really kind of making me rest more, so I'm not as tired as I should be when I go to sleep. So yeah, that's me physically. Intellectually, I feel good. I'm motivated on a daily basis to get up. Intellectually, I'm also being tuned because I got a 9-year-old at home that I'm assisting with, homeschooling. So when I'm in here on a computer, he's in the next room on a computer. So intellectually, I'm I'm a muscle woman because I'm doing my own thing and I'm also helping him. Emotionally, I'm good. I feel like, again, my physical can kind of affect my emotional, but I think I'm good. And for me, again, spirituality is big for me. So, I lean on my spirituality when my physical or when my emotional is not in, where it actually needs to be. But I think the physical is kind of impacting my emotional. But that's me with my check-in. Does anybody else want to check in? Warren, do you want to check in?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and check in. Physically, I'm pumped up. I had a large venti caramel macchiato coffee from Starbucks, and I drunk it in less than 5 minutes, so I'm wired. Um, I am a little frustrated that it started raining because I've been trying to be more active by walking and jogging in the morning. So I got to get some kind of activity in so I can get rid of this belly. Intellectually, I'm always fired up as well. I got a subscription with Audible, so I try to get some learn something new every day. I'm always pouring something into my mind so that I have something to share with the world to inspire them and others. Emotionally, I'm always positive. I'm always fired up. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I stay on 10. And I like saying I said that I've heard, you light yourself on fire, other people will come watch you burn. So be excited, man. Don't nobody want to be around nobody that's negative, sad, and just depressed, man. Be pumped up. And spiritually, that's an area that I can improve in. I haven't been doing too much spiritually, but I do try to practice paying homage to my ancestors. Something that I think is cool is instead of saying our grace over food with my family, we pay homage to a particular ancestor, be it somebody that's in our family or someone who we feel is a hero for our community. So that's my pies in a nutshell. Who next? Yeah. I'm gonna volunteer somebody. I'm gonna tag Daphne in.
um, Physically, I'm really tired. Um, Emotionally, I'm in and out emotionally because I'm so tired. I haven't been getting any sleep. Spiritually, I could be better. I haven't really been doing my little normal meditation and writing and stuff. I do a lot of that to keep me like going with all this COVID and everything going on. It's been keeping me really grounded, but I haven't been doing it lately, and I can kind of feel it. Intellectually, I'm okay. Um, yeah, I'm okay. I've been all right in school. I haven't really been. The last week, I haven't been super focused because I've been doing in everything. So next week, hopefully I can get back on, my normal regiment, so I can get back on top of my school stuff. That's about it.
It's nothing wrong with being tired, man. Sometimes you have to push yourself to the limits to see what you are made of. You can't always rest in your comfort zone. So once you get over this little season of being tired, you'll know what you can do when your body's telling you tired, but your mind keeps pushing. So way to go. Let's keep this chain moving and going. Who next? Who next?
Thanks for sharing, Daphne. I had some of the same things with not sleeping. So I think it's the COVID though. I think it's being home.
Yeah.
Christy or Cirilio, do you want to share again? If you don't, if you don't feel comfortable sharing, that's, that's understandable too. Again, this is just an open forum for those who would like to share.
Okay. Well, lately I haven't been sleeping too well either, and
I can't hear you, Christy. I'm sorry.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's a little better.
Okay. I haven't been sleeping good neither. Due to because I'm going through a divorce right now, and I haven't been focused on school, and it's really bothering me. I'm sorry. I'm getting kind of emotional right now. So
You don't have to be sorry. That's what the session is for. Sometimes it feels better when you get some things off your chest that you've been holding.
And again, that's what this that's what this forum is for us to support one another, because we all have things that we kind of go through in life that we're dealing with, but we're definitely here to support you. We're definitely here. And sometimes I hate that we're in this virtual space because I really like to get to know my students and get to know who you are, because it all impacts that your ultimate goal. So so thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. If you want to continue to share, we can. But also if you want at the end, I would want you to stay after for a second.
yeah, I just was getting a little emotional. I had to catch myself, but I use going to church to kind of balance it out, So that's been happening. That's it.
Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Welcome, Matthew. Did you want to share any check-in? You want to check in your pies? If not, that's fine. But welcome, by the way.
I think Cirillo said he wanted to go next.
No, actually, I don't, Mr. Warren. I don't. Thank you very much for the opportunity, though.
Dr. Williams, you're muted.
Sorry about that. Thank you, everyone, for checking in. We are going to move forward. All right, so we're just going to recap from the last 2 weeks. We had there was a lot of discussion the last 2 weeks just about the program overview and the expectations of the program. So really, you have a question?
Yeah. You said it was October 12th on a Sunday for the thing that you had mentioned, or what was it?
It was October 11th.
October 11th. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, October 11th in the evening. Matthew, you just joined. Please, if you can, if you're on a computer, pull up the resources that I sent you guys after the first check-in that we had. I sent it on Sunday, October 11th at 8:00 at night. So basically, just a quick overview, just for a recap of what we talked about. We did an overview of the program, which runs from this fall to next spring. And so that's this fall semester, spring semester, and potentially the summer semester, just depending upon when you graduate. But ideally, spring 2021, which is the January to May semester, you would have completed your application process. You would know what school that you're going to enter. And along the way from now until that time, we are going to be steady working toward that goal. I always suggest students apply to more than one school. I'm suggesting that you at least do 3 schools. If you want to do more than that, that's fine. But I'm suggesting that each student in this program at least do 1 to 3 schools in terms of applying, and then you got some options. So some of the topics we're going to talk, we went over some research tools already. We're going to talk about scholarships and literacy topics, selecting university partners, which we talked about last time, the FAFSA applications, selecting a major. And so we'll keep reiterating these things or speaking more on these topics as we progress through the program. And at the conclusion, again, we're going to have an on-site admissions day where you will, get an idea of whether or not you would be admitted to that school for the fall semester. So one of the things that students, every student here has at least 36 hours or more, meaning that you should be on track to graduate by the end of spring or through the summer semester. So we're all in the same track and should be transferring for fall 2021. Study with me time. I did introduce this concept. If you want to talk about this, Warren, I know this is something big for you. We created a leadership component, which is called Study with Me Time. So if you want to talk about that, Warren, I'll mute my.
Well, one of the things I believe leadership is everything. And a lot of times as students with life, we don't have a lot of opportunities to be in a position for leadership. So with this program, our goal is to help students move the needle. One of the goals we have is to help students move the needle a little bit with the GPA. So I think one of the best ways to do that is to form good study habits. So a lot of times in my experience, studying alone can get boring. So we think that it's a good way to create camaraderie, show some leadership, and have some fun. So with the Study With Me sessions, it's just an opportunity where you can have a scheduled time to study, and you can do it with others. We envision it being kind of fun where, everybody log in, do like a brief, hey, what's going on? Have some soft music playing, and either work on homework or work on different things as it relates to applying to colleges and universities. So overall, I think it'll be an excellent way to kind of forge and build relationships. The leadership would be the team captains kind of helping everybody stay on point, helping each other with resources as far as if you need tutoring and different things like that. And we can move forward in that capacity. So the commitment is going to be 2 days per week, possibly like a Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, so it can kind of mirror school. And that's it in a nutshell. I don't know if anybody has some specific questions or concerns that they would like for me to address as it relates to the Study With Me time.
The other thing I would like to say, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say I did amazing, man. No questions.
The other thing I would say about the Study With Me time, if you are applying to schools, especially if you're applying to a more selective school, they'll be looking for you to have volunteer or, just showing that you have done some leadership initiatives while you were in school. So this would be an opportunity for you to get some of that, get that experience. The other thing is we already have, so we're looking for 2 captains and 1 alternate. And again, it would be 2 days a week. So ideally, if you were a student who had classes on Monday and Wednesday, we thought, that student could, do their study. If they wanted to be a captain or an alternate, they would do their Study With Me time on that day. And what the captains would do is they would be in charge of the Zoom room, opening the Zoom room. If students needed to go into breakout rooms together, they would create those breakout rooms for them and just man those breakout rooms. So we already have 1 captain that has volunteer, Daphne. We also have one alternate, which is Stephanie. She's not on the call today, on the Zoom today, but she's agreed to be an alternate. So we need one more captain. And again, this study with me time can be time that you dedicate to getting through the process of transfer as well. So you guys are all in there together. Many of you will be applying to the same schools just because, you may want to go to the same school. So you can be helping each other in terms of getting through applications, searching for scholarships, so trading information. So this is really just a place for you guys to convene and study and get together. But we do need 2 captains and 1 alternate to actually man those rooms or that room. And it would begin through the week of it would begin the first week of November, and it would go through the spring semester. Now, of course, you would not have to man the rooms on any holidays, the Christmas break, and in between the fall and the spring semester. We have about a month break. So yeah. So if anybody would like to, you have some questions, or if anybody would like to volunteer as the last captain, you can put it in the chat or let us know. Yep. All right. You can also, if you want to take some time to think about it, you can email me. And my email me or Warren. Our information is in the PowerPoint. Oh, okay, Matthew. Good luck with that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll send updates.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
I'm sorry, I want to be here. Thank you. Bye.
No problem. We'll see you next check-in.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Okay. So we also talked about last week along the transfer path, we talked about declaring a major, the importance of declaring a major. We talked about some research tools, and for Christy and Cirilio, those are the resources that I was referring to that I sent. One is a transfer checklist, and one is the college comparison form. As you start to research schools, I would like you to keep track of those schools on that transfer comparison form. It really just gives you an opportunity to keep all your information about this process in one place, because with applications, you have to create accounts. You may be further along in one application than you are in another. So it really just kind of helps you organize yourself. The other research tool, or I'm sorry, the other tool that we used was the transfer checklist. It is a checklist that gives you from this point to graduation or to the point that you apply. It gives you transfer items that you should be doing along the way. So you can take a look at that. We also went over some research tools in terms of research in schools. We looked at collegeboard.org, and we also looked at Transferology. Both those resources are in that email that I sent as well. You can look at those online tools to start the research process. We'll get into some conversation a little later, but based on that, you would use those to conduct some research for schools. And then lastly, we talked about the academic audit. Now, last time we met, I did request that students get an academic audit from their advisor between our last meeting and this meeting. Daphne, were you able to do that?
Yes, I was able to.
Oh, great. What about you, Dolores? Were you able to get the academic audit?
Yes, I do have it. I just have to send the.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I have it.
Okay, cool, great. Christy and Cirilio, you may not have the your audit, but you can definitely pull it up on through your portal. If you go to your my.ccc portal, you can go through the academic process, and then the next page will be the degree audit. That's correct, right, Warren? And then you would
That is correct.
Did someone have a question? Oh, Dolores, you want to be a captain?
Yeah, I spoke with her through the chat. We'll talk about it afterward.
Okay. And Daphne as well, right? I'm not getting, okay, Daphne said
That's
last.
correct.
Okay, so Dolores. Okay, cool. I got you down. All right. And so Cirilio and Christy, if you want to go to your my.ccc and pull up your audit, we can look at those. If you guys have your audit, you can pull those up as well, Daphne and Dolores. If you have those, we're going to go over those. Now, why was it important for us to this be our first step in the process? This is our first step in the process because we want to make sure that we're on track to actually graduate, right? We want to make sure that we're on track to graduate, and two, that we're taking the courses needed to, major in what we want to major in. Not only complete the degree, but have we taken the correct math classes? Have we taken the correct science classes? Because those will change based on your major. So we're going to take a look at the audit. Have you guys got it pulled up? Give me a thumbs up or a yes or no.
Not yet.
Okay. What about?
I'm still working on it.
Okay, Dolores and Daphne, do you have yours pulled up on your computer?
I'm trying to pull it up now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You said when I pull it up, go to where?
Who was that speaking?
Christy.
Okay, so you're going to your my.ccc. Okay.
Okay.
When you go to your,
Uh-huh.
okay, do you see this front page?
Yes.
Okay, so go to your academic progress, click that,
Okay.
and then go to degree audit, and it should pull up your audit.
Okay.
Now, this is something that you should usually do with your advisor because really that person kind of walks you through the process, but I'm going to walk us through it as well. But it's better when you do it with your advisor because you guys can actually have a conversation about what's needed and what's not.
Okay, I have it up.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So, let me go back. Are you on this page where it says this report last generated and it has like the collapse, expand,
Yes.
and view, click view report as PDF. I'm on a call. I can't. All right, so we should all have it pulled up as a PDF and it'll look like this. The top of it should look like this. Uh-oh. Are we all there?
Hello.
Yes.
For me, I keep pressing view report as PDF, but it's not loading.
Warren, can I see it as a PDF in that
Same for me too.
from the my.ccc?
I'm not 100% sure, but sometimes it's a pop-up blocker. So you might have to turn off the pop-up blocker or accept cookies or something like that if you're using Google Chrome.
Is it giving you an error message?
If you're talking, you're on mute, so we can't hear your response.
I think it's
Oh,
not working probably because I'm using my phone.
Oh, okay, yeah, that may be, if you're on your phone, it may not. Aurelio, did it give you an error message?
no, yeah, I did the what he just said, the pop-up block thingy. I'm waiting for the. It's still
Okay,
loading now. I'm just gonna see
okay,
if that's the issue.
okay. And if you're on your phone and you can't, who was that, Daphne, or was that Dolores? Is
Daphne.
it Daphne? Okay. So, and that was the one you got from your advisor?
Yeah.
They emailed it to you?
No, I just went over it. I had already went over it on my own, and then I had talked to him about it.
Oh, okay, so you pulled it yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so, but on your phone, you can't pull it back up. Okay.
And I'm on my way somewhere, so I don't have like a
Okay. All
computer.
right. So yeah, you can just listen in. I'm just telling you what's important to look for in this audit. And we
Okay.
can, those who pull it up, I'd like to discuss if they feel comfortable about where they are. Does anyone have theirs pulled up to that looks like this page that says a student advisement report?
Yeah, yeah, I got mine pulled up.
Christy, you do?
Yes.
Okay. Did you get yours pulled up, Cirilio, or no? We're gonna.
Yeah, I'm looking into it right now.
Okay, great. Okay, so this student advisement report is going to tell you everything. It's going to give you your standing. It's going to tell you what classes you've taken. The best thing is it tells you how many units you need to complete, how many you have taken, and then how many you still need, right? So that allows us to do some planning for these next 2 semesters. So the example that I have pulled up, of course, I blacked out any personal information, but this student is going for an associate in arts. So your academic plan should reflect what your intentions are, right? Whether you want an associate in arts, an associate in science, or you're doing one of the applied science degrees. Your plan just kind of tells you like, hey, what's my plan in the future, right? So this student is undecided human sciences. So that's usually like psychology, sociology, but they're undecided, right? Some will say criminal justice, or if you're doing an associate in arts, it might say, associate in science, it might say biology. It will say requirement term. So 2017. And then this one, when graduation status, it'll usually, this student has not confirmed their record of the school that they're graduating from. Is that what that means, Warren?
You
Confirm.
got it backwards. They did confirm it.
Right, because they got college KK as their college of record.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that one confirmed it.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then this one does not have it, but usually it'll have an expected graduation term. So everyone should, for this group, everyone should say spring 2021 or summer 2021. Does anyone have anything different? No? Okay. So then
Mine don't say anything. It's supposed to say something.
this one doesn't either. Sometimes it can be the fact that you haven't, confirmed something. But if it doesn't, we can look at the credit hours needed to kind of reflect where you are. But in most situations, it should say, it'll give an actual term when you should complete. But if it's not, that's okay. We can still work with it.
Okay.
It'll tell your academic standing, whether you're in good standing or not, and then it'll give your GPA. So you'll know exactly what your cumulative GPA, and what the cumulative GPA means is that that's including all of the classes that you've taken, right? That could be any remedial classes that you've taken. So it's every class that you've taken. If you have a grad GPA, that would, and sometimes those numbers differ. The grad GPA would be only the classes that count toward graduation. However, the City Colleges of Chicago looks at your cumulative GPA. Most universities, I don't know of any actually that just look at the grad. Most universities that I know of are looking at your cumulative GPA. So they're looking at everything that you've taken. Okay. The College of Record, This student is a Kennedy King College student. You should all be Kennedy King College students. Depending upon where you've taken the most credits, that would be your actual home school. And then the projected graduate college would be Kennedy King College as opposed to Harold Washington or any of the other city colleges. Oops, sorry. Okay. If you scroll down, it's usually at the end of this page or at the beginning of the next page. Sorry, I'm looking at something on here. Does everyone see, it'll say associate in whatever. So if you're doing associate in art, associate in science, it'll say associate in arts degree requirements. And it'll give you a list of all the areas, and it has units, the units needed for that degree program, the actual number of units that you have taken, which is including what you're taking right now, and then what else you would need. Does everyone see that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so everybody, like I said, everybody in this group should at least have 36 hours or more, meaning that the most credits that you should have, if you're, both of our associate in arts and associate in science degrees are 60 credit hours. So you should have no more than like 20, 22 hours left. Is anybody here doing an associate in applied science? Okay, Cerelia.
I think I am. It says associates in applied science, and then it says what my major, what I want to be.
What's your associate in applied science in?
Social work generalist.
Oh, okay. So you're doing a social work. How many units does that one require?
I say 66 units required.
Okay. So then you would have a couple more to complete. So you could have maybe 25 or 26.
I have like 54 used and 12 needed.
Okay, good. So you're in good shape. So you'll be done. If you're a full-time student, you'll be done at the end of the end of the spring semester. You wouldn't have to go through the summer.
No, well, yeah, that's what I was gonna email you about the situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So is everybody clear in terms of what they got left? Just the credit, the number of credit hours.
I think man say 43 used and 15 required.
Good. So then that means if you do one more semester, I mean, if you do 12 hours comfortably, then you could do 3 in the summer, or you could do all 15 for the spring. Now we're going to get into, so everybody's clear on that. Now we're going to get into, and I don't know if you have paper or not, but if you can pull out some paper, we're going to look at under your identified degree program. It says associate in arts degree requirements, and it'll tell you what areas. It's saying what's not satisfied, right? So the degree is broken up into, not for you, Cirilio, but for the associate in arts and associate in science programs. It's broken into 5 areas, which are your communications, math, science, natural sciences, humanities, social sciences, and your electives. So as you're going down, so after you see the units and how many you've gotten and what you need, if you scroll further down, it will show you any areas that you are missing. If you're missing, right. So for example, I'm sorry, I got these ribbons across my because I'm sharing my screen. So if you, as an example, if you look here, it says communications, it says 9 hours required, 9 hours used. So this person used their all 9 hours, and it gives a grade for each of those hours, okay? However, it'll look different if you have not completed that area. It will give you a list of anything that you would need, right? So for this person, they were complete in the communication, they were not complete in the mathematics portion. So it actually gave them a list of courses for their specific degree that lets them know what they can take. Does everybody see that? Yeah, okay, great, Daphne. So if you look, so for use Aurelio, the same thing, it's just broken down a little bit differently. If you're going for an associate in applied science, it would still look the same. If you've completed an area, it will tell you exactly what you've taken in those areas. And anything that you have not taken, it will give you choices in terms of what you can take. Okay. So I would make note of those areas. If you're on, if you printed it out, you can circle those areas. If you have not, I would write those missing areas down, and then you can go back to kind of look to see what courses you would want to take in those areas. Okay. Now, each degree program, there are certain courses that are required, right? You're going to have communications, you're going to have sciences, you're going to have math that you have to take. Anything else that does not fit into those areas are considered elective courses, okay? Anything you elect to take, right? Anything you want to take. So if you look here, if you scroll further down, you will see the elective portion. And you have, even with your degree, Cirilio, there is an elective portion. Every degree has a certain number of credit hours that you can take for enjoyment or to fill, to satisfy transfer needs or whatever that is. As you can see, this student there are 23 required. The student has taken 9 and they need 14 additional hours. So you could, and that's where we would talk about courses that you either would meet for transfer or they're kind of assisting you in your major, right? So if I'm a business major and I know for example, I want to open, and I'm just really thinking off the top of my head. I want to open a certain type of business that caters to children. An interest to me may be that I want to take a child development course just because as a business person, I may want to know something about that, right? Not that it's necessarily needed for my business degree, but it does assist me or it helps me to kind of, it aids me in my thought process for my career or major. And also electives transfer, right? So you would transfer over that elective to the four-year institution. Okay. Does everyone see their electives? Great. And then if you're on a computer, you just click on it and it'll pull down and tell you how many, it'll give you a list of the classes that you've taken. Now, when we talked about, I'm going to go back to this page. When we talked about you needed 7 hours or 12 hours or whatever it was, that's considering that you need no remedial classes, right? So if anybody has math that they need, that may hinder your transfer. Does anybody in this group not have their math completed? Everybody has their math completed?
Yes.
Great.
Yes, I
Okay.
do. Yeah. Okay,
good. So then we want, because a lot of times that can tack on some extra time in terms of receiving your degree. So that's a great thing. So that is the audit. So everyone should know right now today what you got left, where you are. Now I will stay after. So if you want to discuss your particular audit, we can discuss the math classes, the classes that you're taking. so that, you're on track in terms of your, your transfer goals. We're also going to talk about the schools that you want to transfer to today. So it'll kind of go into that conversation as we get there. But you're more than welcome to. And again, I don't want to do that now because I don't want, I'm not sure if people are comfortable speaking particulars about their situation. But I will be, myself and Warren will be here afterwards to assist with that. All right. So the grade point, the GPA, the grade point average discussion. So the GPA, everybody knows what the GPA is. We talked about the cumulative GPA and the grad GPA, and everybody since high school pretty much knows the importance of your GPA, right? So colleges and universities use the GPA as a representation of your academic performance, right? So a strong GPA ensures that you have the ease of entrance into a school, right? So the higher GPA you got, the more options you have to choose the school that you want. You have access to honor societies and honors programs. So there are City Colleges has an honors program where students will actually take courses and be awarded a certificate for taking honors courses, for taking a set of honors courses, right? And so that's looked upon highly when you go to the four-year institution, because it says, hey, this student can handle and does above average work. Sometimes honors programs have other initiatives. They'll have what's the word I'm looking for? They have students go into community. For example, they may have an honors humanities class where you're not only, you're doing above and beyond what the normal class would do. And then it helps, the GPA also helps you to secure scholarship funds. So a 3.0 or higher is sufficient to begin that search. The good thing is a lot of you guys in here, you're already at that point, but we do have a GPA challenge. Warren, you want to talk about the GPA and the GPA challenge?
Absolutely. So I think we think one of the things that helps keep things fun and move the needle is competition, and the best person to compete with is yourself. So we identified a couple milestones for you guys that we laid out, like a 3.0, like she said, is usually the entry point to most scholarships at most universities. Once you hit a 3.5 or better, you'll activate some additional tiers of scholarships, be it you being in a position to apply to Phi Theta Kappa, which is a National Honor Society student organization. They have a lot of benefits to them. You'll also be in a position where you could apply to the Jack Kent Cook Scholarship, which is a scholarship that covers your full tuition, as well as even more university-specific scholarships that you will apply for at each specific university. So what we want you guys to do is kind of look at where you are currently with your GPA and make set a goal for yourself on what you want to accomplish. If you already at that 3.5 or better, still focus on moving the needle and look at applying to some of these scholarships that we've earmarked and identified for you all.
Yeah, and I think this goes back to the study with me time. Again, you guys are like-minded students, and this goes to that study with me time. This whole program goes to that achievement of wanting to do better. So one of the things that we wanted to do with setting your goal, we want to help you with that. So if you are willing and you want to participate in the GPA challenge, and we will, at the end of this program, we're hoping that, everybody has met that goal for themselves, right? So your goal could be, hey, I got a 3.2 and I want to get up to a 3.5, right? Or I got a 3.45 and I just need to go up a half a point. That's my goal. I would like you to communicate a GPA goal for the end of this semester and for the spring semester. An overall goal at the end of your time with Kennedy King. So so we have a GPA calculator here. Okay, did everybody see my screen change? Okay, great. So this GPA calculator is going to assist you in one, identifying a goal for yourself, and two, kind of forecasting what you need to do to actually get the goal that you want, right? So this GPA calculator, you'll put in your current GPA. Let's say your GPA is a 3.0 right now, right? And you have a total of 38 hours right now. So this semester, you're taking English 102, Spanish 102, Spanish is worth 4, Math 118, and humanities. And you can actually, I type these in, so you would do exactly what you're taking for this semester, right? So you know right now at midterm, I know I'm getting a B, a C, and a D in my math, and an A plus, not A plus, we don't do A plus, we're doing an A. So don't do any plus or minus because we don't, City Colleges doesn't recognize that in our GPA calculations. And then you know how many credits. It'll tell you what your GPA would be at the end of that semester, and that would be because of the D. But let's put that D up to a B, and it'll take you, so you can kind of forecast like, hey, if I get a C, although we don't want any C's, if I get 2 C's, a B, and an A, I'll have a 2.9, and I could have that for the end of the semester. Then you can add additional courses for that next semester. So this is a way to help you, one, stay on track, identify where you are, identify a goal for yourself, and then how you need to get there. Okay. You guys will all get a copy of this PowerPoint, which has the link for this resource for you. Okay. So the transfer process is really a 3-pronged process: plan and explore and apply, right? So right now, where we are is in that plan and explore stage. And so we want to check your progress in terms of where you are, right? That plan in 1 is making sure that we got the academic audit. Everybody had that. Have you made a plan? Did anybody make a plan for with their advisor? For those, I think one person said they saw their advisor.
As far as plans go, I know me specifically, I've been steering everybody to November 4th or later, because that's when we'll be able to register them.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, again, like I said, I'll be here afterwards, so we can kind of, if you're willing, you can share your screen with me, and we can kind of look at your audit. Has anybody started researching schools? Have you started doing the college comparison form? Anyone on the call?
Not yet. I have been looking
Not
at
yet.
schools.
No, I
Okay.
haven't.
Okay, so Daphne, I have you down as your school of interest at Chicago State University. Is that still correct?
That's one, but after talking to the advisor, because I always wanted to go with DePaul, but I kind of set myself short because I'm like, oh, I probably won't get in, so I just go with what I know I can get into. So I'm gonna add DePaul.
All right, we're putting DePaul on the list, and we're doing things now to kind of, get us prepared to do that. So I want you to, what's your major?
My major is business marketing.
Business marketing. Okay. Okay. So I want you to start researching both of those schools and looking on the college comparison form, or filling out the information on the college comparison form. If you go back to the email that I sent last week on Sunday, it'll tell you what important areas of that form you need to actually fill out. So great. That's a great thing. We do have a visitor. We have someone from the Writing Center. We have Edward. Edward, just give me 2 more minutes and I'll let you have the floor, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you. All right. So Daphne, we got you down for CSU and DePaul. If there's a third school that you want to add, email me, or let's talk about it in our check-ins, because I would like you to really start. We really want to start researching these schools, and because our next when we meet again 2 weeks from now, we're going to actually start we're going to actually start applying to these schools. Okay, we're going to actually start creating our online profiles for these schools. So I really
Okay.
want you guys to kind of get through the research process in terms of understanding, do they have your program? Does it meet your needs? And that college comparison form kind of walks you through that process. Also looking at the transfer checklist to see, are there some things that you can be doing to kind of prepare yourself for that plan and exploring of those two schools. So really, y'all, I have you down for UIC and UIUC. Are those your two schools?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And I think I put Elmhurst as well. I think Elmhurst, yeah.
Elmhurst.
Yeah.
What's your major? Social work.
Yeah, the generalist one though.
So let's have a conversation about social work, because social work is we'll talk about, let's stay for a couple of minutes afterwards and we'll talk about social work.
Okay.
Just want to make sure I got everybody's intent in terms of the schools they want to go to. Christy, I have you down for University of Chicago and Chicago State. Are those your two choices, or did you have a third?
Northeastern.
Okay, any are you? What's your major?
Social work.
Social work. Okay. All right. Now my social work majors, have you guys taken Math 125?
Yes.
Nah, it
Good.
says, for me, it says that we don't have to take any math course, but do we have to take
That's
a math
because you
course?
got the associate in applied science. Let's talk when we at the end, okay? And
All right.
then did somebody leave? I thought we had Christy. I got Christy, Daphne, Dolores. So is Dolores still on?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay, there you are. I can't see all the cubes on my screen. Dolores, I got you down for NEIU. Are there any other schools that you wanted to apply to?
No.
No. Okay, what's your major?
It's social work as well.
Social work. And you don't want to give any other schools an opportunity to choose you?
Not really. I kind of got my mind made up.
Okay. All right, good. And have you taken Math 125 as well?
It's not required for this associate, but I know to continue on for bachelor's and master's, math is required.
Right. So if you have any room in your elective area, I would do that, because you can't get into a social work program without it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have Edward Pritzker here. Did I pronounce your last name correctly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Welcome. We have someone from the Writing Center here. I have talked to the students about the possibility that they may have to do an essay as an entrance requirement for their applications for school. So we wanted to talk about that, get some information about that. So I'll turn it over to you.
Sure thing. Let me quickly share my screen here.
Let me give you co-host
Yeah.
capability really quickly. Okay, you can do it now.
Right. Try again now. Looks like we'll be okay. So everyone should be seeing a kind of Google slide deck that I've prepared here. So I'll start off by thanking you guys for the opportunity to talk about some of the services that we provide in the Writing Center. We do see a fair amount of personal essays and personal statements as part of our work in tutoring there, and that's probably one of the more fun things to work on as a tutor as well. So it's great to have this opportunity to talk about that a little bit with you guys. So as the organizers have already talked about, my name is Edward Pretzer. I work within the Writing Lab. I, in fact, just came from there in order to make this presentation to you all, and then I'll be back in right after we're wrapped up with things here. And if anyone has any questions, I can stick around for a minute or two that way as well. You can see as part of that signature I've provided on this title slide, the longer name for the Writing Lab is the Reading, Writing, Speech, and English Lab at Kennedy King College. I also work at Harold Washington, teaching fundamentals of speech communication within the Department of English, Speech, Theater, and Journalism. So you'll hear me kind of toggle, back and forth between some insights that you would gain from those particular courses as well. It's for things that you can keep in mind in order to, craft and have a effective personal statement. But one thing that I want to start off with here is a statistic, and that's this one of 10 to 15%. And this is, typically what we're used to seeing in terms of the admissions rate for some of the most prestigious universities. This particular statistic coming from a couple years back from Vanderbilt University. And I got this statistic from a site called Purdue Owl, which for those who aren't familiar with, I'm going to circle back to by the end of this presentation as a resource that you guys should be keeping in mind. So when you start applying for, different schools and things of the like, this can be a pretty intimidating statistic at first until you can kind of turn it on its head in some ways and think, okay, well, if this is the 10 to 15% I'm looking at, then I need to present myself as that kind of 1 in 10 individual. Which, working with students from Kennedy King and across city colleges, we all know that you each have something unique to bring to the table. It's just a matter of making sure that you can narrate those experiences in the kind of way that you're expected to with this given form. So with the 15-20 minutes I have with you guys today, I really want to capture 3 main things that I tend to highlight for students when working with them in tutoring sessions based on personal statements. And one of them, again, is this point about narration, the ability to kind of show off your own story and take whatever the question is at hand as an occasion for you to highlight the different traits and skill sets that you particularly bring as an applicant. The second is simply to be aware of your audience and what different applicant reviewers might be looking for, or things that you should consider since you are one of a larger pool of applicants in these particular circumstances. And then finally, going back to relying on the right resources, some of which, being online, others of which, being offered within your own institutions that you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of so that you feel like you're not alone in this process. So starting off with a little bit of a definition, when we're talking about a personal essay or a personal statement, what is it that we're typically looking for? So what I have here for this particular screen grab is coming from the University of California and what they are looking for in their personal statements. So you can see here with the, start with this question, what is the personal statement? So UC says the personal statement is your opportunity to introduce yourself to the people reading your application. Think of it as your interview with the admissions office. Be open, be honest, and be yourself. The personal statement should add clarity, depth, and context to the information you present in other parts of the application. So this is to say that with a personal essay or statement, you do really want to watch out that you're not really being redundant of other things that an applicant reviewer could find in other components of the application. This, again, is an opportunity for you to showcase things that might not necessarily be as clear-cut in those other application materials in order to personalize some of that content in a lot of ways for an applicant reviewer. And this is why, thinking a little bit more so in terms of a narrative fold can be very beneficial when you're thinking about essays of this type. So what are our starting points for that? The first thing that I would say to do is to keep in mind some of the things you've already learned in your prior classes, whether they be in the slate of composition courses or in a speech course. One thing that you want to do is make sure that all of this is serving a simple and easy to identify central idea, that everything back that is being captured within the story that you're telling is coming back to a statement that you make very clearly early on. So this has to do with what we usually call a central idea or a thesis statement, which can be as simple as the sentence that you see on your screen here, that pizza is versatile, healthy, and popular. This is a sample student that I use, or a sample sentence rather, that I use all the time with students in tutoring sessions, largely because, who doesn't like pizza, right? You can see even with a simple sentence like that, the basic outline of a 5-paragraph essay is already fairly predetermined and clear cut for you. You need an introduction, you need a conclusion, and you need 3 main body paragraphs that highlight each kind of slice, no pun intended, of the central idea as you had it, right? Dealing with those main points of it being healthy, versatile, and popular. So even though we are telling a story, we want to make sure that we're using, the different experiences that we're bring into the personal statement in order to tie back to some kind of point that we're making, which is to say that we are using our experience as evidence rather than simply being narrative, that everything comes back to a particular point. Often with my students as well, I shared this particular TED blog post that has to do with the most successful TED Talks. I'm sure many in the room are accustomed to looking at different TED Talks. Usually I share this particular resource, as you can tell, in terms of the importance of nonverbal communication and talking about the importance of gestures once different researchers poll audience members about some of the most effective TED Talks. It often comes down to the use of gestures, being able to, go a little bit off script at times and things of the like. But for our purposes today, I really want to skip to this last one, number 5, which is that you have 7 seconds and that first impressions really count. This is to say that going back to, some of what you cover in composition courses and speech classes as well, that the need for an attention getter is really crucial, particularly with a personal essay, only because, again, go back to that 10 to 15%. That is a small slice of all the different applications that an applicant reviewer is going through. You want to make sure you're doing everything in your power to make sure you stand out. So potential attention grabbers, some of that can be the use of a statistic, right? Or a rhetorical question, or really, immersing ourselves right in the middle of the story that you're trying to tell us as a reader. And all of this, again, is to highlight that you are a star in a lot of ways, not simply in terms of your unique characteristics, but also think of that star in terms of an acronym that is often used in order to provide more so of a step-by-step process for people to prepare sufficiently for a job interview. And think back to one of the earlier slides I had as well, where it's considering, some of what you're doing with a personal essay as analogous to a cover letter for a job interview. Maybe a little bit more of a creative spin on it, but as it were. So with this STAR method, you can see all these different sample behavioral interview questions on a slide like this. We'll circle back to how this is very similar to the kinds of questions that you're asked within a personal essay or a personal statement, ones that, encourage you to talk about different moments of perseverance, for instance, or again, to expound upon yourself a little bit more as an individual rather than just a kind of collection of different documents as part of an application. So you can see a slew of different questions listed on this slide, and there are even more potential ones that I'll turn to with this particular slide as I explain what the STAR acronym stands for. One of these is, the situation at hand, being able to really readily identify one particular thing from your life that you are discussing within, your response to an interview question. You then move on to, describing the particular task that you were expected to complete, the given actions, right, that were involved on your part, what you were able to demonstrate and what shows off that you are, an exceptional applicant. And then finally, after that, maybe some lessons learned at the end of the day through the results that came from it. So think in terms of those 4 things. And I bring this up just to, introduce the notion that even when we're doing something like responding to interview questions, we're still thinking in terms of structure in a lot of ways. So it's not necessarily that you're just, presenting a narrative in terms of the chronology, right, from start to finish and just giving me the quick hits of everything that happened. You're making sure you're very intentional about the way that you structure these kinds of things in order, again, to show yourself off fully as a candidate. It's taking these questions again as an opportunity to demonstrate and show that you are that kind of exceptional candidate for us. And again, if we look at something such as the kind of standard questions that are in the Common App, and I believe that these questions are going to be used for future cycles coming up as well, you can see that these questions, again, are very similar to the ones that I was showing before. So even thinking with your brainstorming, before you even commit yourself to writing a draft, in terms of, what are different, stories, experiences, traits that I can highlight using this approach, you're already a step ahead that way. And then, of course, that brings us, once you have a full draft in front of you, to the stage of revision. And one of the most popular questions I get when I'm tutoring is, students coming in being like, okay, I was asked to do a revision and I'm not really sure what that is. What does one do when they revise? I tend to say that there are 2 routes to that. One is, addressing things at the sentence level in terms of grammar, spelling, punctuation, all of that fun stuff. But there's also the level of content, making sure that everything has a sense of structure that's really intentional, whether that be, you know, through the example that I had with that step-by-step process that STAR implies, or some other type of organization that you announced early on, going back to the thesis statement from earlier on in the presentation as well. With the Writing Center and all the writing labs at City Colleges of Chicago, we're happy to help you at either level of where you're at in the process. And even if you don't necessarily have that, you know, initial draft and you're just in the stage of brainstorming, we're there to help you through that as well and ask you similar kinds of guiding questions in order to, you know, brainstorm different things that you might be able to bring into a personal statement. But again, going back to, and this is a screen capture from the UConn Writing Center, you can see here that they say revision is where the real work begins. So you read through what you've written and you ask yourself what works and what doesn't based on some of the following questions. Are you answering that question that you set out to answer? So once you have a draft, you look back at the particular prompt you're responding to and you make sure that you fully addressed all of those different components within what you've drafted. Are you being specific enough? I think with the personal essay and the personal statement, this has to do quite a bit with the level of detail that you convey for us in terms of presenting that kind of convincing, immersive narrative in order to make that particular piece of writing stand out in the way that it needs to. Are you spending too much time on your personal history? Again, you can see here the UConn Writing Center is saying that this isn't, you know, merely autobiographical. You're mainly using your experience as evidence in order to show off how you stand out as a candidate. Is your tone consistent throughout? Does that first paragraph grab the reader's attention? So you need to be intentional with that initial paragraph or introduction about how you're, you know, grabbing the audience's attention. So I mentioned some potential hooks and framing devices earlier. We're about to get through some particular examples in just a second. Do you make it clear why you've applied to this particular program? What are your motivations? What's the particular fit there between yourself and the program at hand? And do you have too many competing things for the focus of the statement? Again, above all else, make sure everything's going back to a kind of simpler idea that carries over through the remainder of things. So you don't necessarily need to just take my word for this, right? You can also see that within this NPR article from a couple of years ago, back in 2017, that they devoted a whole article talking through, all right, we just made it through our process with NPR internships, which is obviously quite prestigious as well. And they came back saying a lot of the same things in terms of the cover letters that they admired and some of the ones that, you know, did not eventually move on. So you can see here in terms of how it's marked up, be specific, tell us a story here. And they offer, as a bit of a comparison and contrast, these two different openings for different cover letters that they received at NPR for an internship there. So you can kind of, you know, read these on your own and see part of the difference. So with this first one, I'm applying for the position of NPR fall intern. I believe that my strong interest in education topics and background in research qualify me for this internship. My undergraduate and postgraduate academic careers have taught me to critically analyze and synthesize large amounts of data quickly. I also have experience conducting research in corporate and office settings. These are likely a lot of things that one would be able to find off of a resume or a CV rather than needing to be announced in this way in a cover letter, especially at the top of it. It also comes across as a little bit more of a laundry list, right? Rather than something a little bit more seamless and immersive, as you will see in the second example. The first time I ever went on live television, I was in Pakistan. By the time I ended up in Pakistan this past January, being on camera wasn't new to me. I had several years of on-camera experience under my belt, traveling around the world with an educational travel show for kids. When I lived in Los Angeles, I spent my hard-earned bartending money on TV hosting classes for a year. You get everything that you need to get from that beginning. You still convey the same kinds of experiences and, you know, background and qualifications as that first example does, but there's a lot more flow for it being part of a narrative and a lot more immersive and engaging. So this is the kind of thing that can often get, you know, your application considered over others if you have, you know, a personal statement, but especially a beginning of a personal statement that really stands out in this kind of way so that it facilitates an applicant reviewer remembering what you wrote about. So for this last part, highlighting different kinds of resources. So you've noticed in the slides as I've collected them here, that we have a lot of different pages from different writing centers and their websites. If you only remember one of them after this presentation, I highly recommend the Purdue Online Writing Lab, so Purdue OWL. You will find a lot of content there in terms of formatting papers, in terms of style guidelines. I think this is how most students are typically used to thinking about Purdue OWL. It can also be a great resource in terms of different kinds of grammatical errors that you want to avoid in your writing. So that can be a first stop to go for, a reminder of some of the basics there, though of course at the Writing Lab, we are also happy to assist you with that. But you will also find some resources on cover letters, some of which that I borrowed from for this particular presentation. The second is making sure that you are taking advantage of some of the resources at your disposal with KKC tutoring. So for those who don't know, with remote instruction, tutoring has also gone remote. We are available Mondays through Thursdays, 9 to 6, and then Fridays, I believe 9 to 1 is when I am in today. And we're going to be holding things on Zoom just as we have been since March. The number for the meeting ID rather, to access all of tutoring, so not even just writing services, but also if you need help with math, science, etc., is 316-727-8173, as you see on this particular slide. And I will mention that again, 316-727-8173. You are welcome to come in on a walk-in basis. For those who may want to schedule an appointment, we're all still getting used to Navigate in some ways, but Navigate would be the platform in which you can do that specifically for writing services. So I know I'm almost at time, but a quick kind of, guide as to how you would go ahead and do that on Navigate. On your student home, you can see right at that far right there that there's that blue schedule an appointment button. You can go there in order to schedule specifically a tutoring appointment in terms of writing services, as you see on the drop-down menu here. You should then proceed to indicate which location you would prefer. So for us, it's KKC tutoring, virtual tutoring via Zoom. But if you have experiences on other campuses and their tutoring centers, you're obviously welcome to select them as well. You then pick a particular tutor. So it's possible that some of you have had experiences with writing tutors in the past on an embedded basis with your composition classes. And if so, you're welcome to select those tutors as well. Or you can pick me. Just remember Edward Presser. I should show up on that drop-down menu. From there, it's simply a matter of just scheduling things. So matching your own availability with the tutors from there and when they're particularly scheduled to be into the Zoom call, and then just confirming and wrapping everything up from there. So again, we are willing to assist you with personal essays and really just any kind of writing at any particular stage that you're at, whether you've set pen to paper and started drafting different ideas, or if you need just that kind of final set of eyes to making sure that everything's crisp and sound on the grammatical front as well. We're there to help you and make sure that you are coming across in your writing as that 1 in 10 student, as you need to do in these personal essays. So with that, that concludes a lot of the things that I really had to share as part of the presentation, and I'm happy to stick around for a little bit if folks have any questions about the Writing Center or different tutoring services that we offer.
Any questions? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Edwards, for visiting with us today. I have included Edward's name and the meeting ID in the chat if anyone wants to meet with him in the future as we're going through this process of transfer. I'll make sure to I send them a recap email. I'll actually put that in there as well so that they can visit the Writing Center if need be. Thank you so much. The information was very useful, and I'm sure that you'll have some students coming in to ask you about or having you to revise some personal statements.
Perfect. Yeah, like I said, we're looking forward to it, especially since we're getting at the busy time of year with portfolio cover letters as well. It'll be nice to have a little bit of change of pace. Looking forward to working with you guys.
All right. Anything from you, Warren?
No, I thought everything was good. I took a note on the Purdue OWL. That's a resource I wasn't familiar with that I'll share with students as I move forward. I typed the question in the chat, but I feel like that's will take a decent amount of time to answer. So if others feel that they have a similar question, that's maybe something that could be answered in a one-on-one session.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you guys. I'll see you next time.
Okay, guys, we are.
Have a good day, everyone.
Oh, thanks. Oh, guys, I'm gonna share my screen. We're just about at time. We are just about done. Now, for those students who are going to DePaul, UIUC, DePaul uses the Common App, so they do ask that you complete an essay. So again, I would follow up, and he gave some really, I know there was a lot of information in a short period of time, but he gave some really good information on how to set up a personal essay. So I would, I'll see if he can give us a rundown of a recap of what, like a highlight of the points. I did take some notes, but I want to clear, make sure that those are good with him. And then I'll try to get you like a recap of what that outline looks like. So we did that. In terms of, we're talking about the GPA and just, how to make yourself the personal statement and how to make yourself more noticeable for the four-year institution. Aligning yourself with a honor society, which we do offer PTK, which is a National Honor Society. Joining PTK does get you the opportunity to apply for scholarships specifically for PTK students at the four-year institution. We're just about at time, so I won't go into this, but as long as you have a 3.5 GPA, you're a full-time student, you could qualify for Phi Theta Kappa. If you're not at a 3.5 just yet, challenge yourself. That GPA challenge, email me what your challenge is, write it down in a notebook so that you know what your goal is. As you can see, we're sharing a lot of information in our check-ins. So if I were you, I would get a folder, make sure you got a folder to keep all this information because, these are things that you're going to be referring back to as we go through this process. So our next meeting is going to be November 6th, which is 2 weeks from today. And in that time, this is information from me and Warren, but in that time, in preparation for workshop 3, I want you guys to continue researching and making your final university selection. So we did talk about your university selections today. I would expect that you guys have gone on to their websites, make sure that they offer your major, read about the major, because the programs may be different at different schools, right? So you want to make sure that the program that you are applying to actually covers and goes into, the things that meet your career goals. Continue completing the college comparison form, selecting up to three to five schools on your transfer, 3 to 5 items on your transfer checklist. So in this next 2 weeks, challenge yourself, attend a transfer event, challenge yourself and, go on and go onto an internet. Go onto the internet and look up your school, get some information about how much the tuition is, looking at it from, a 2 to 3 year period. Email myself or Mr. Edwards your GPA goal, and then we're going to start creating online accounts for schools next time that we get together. Okay. So that's that. I want to just leave up our information. My email information as well as Warren's information. So feel free to contact us as over the next 2 weeks. And then Warren, you say in between these sessions, should they meet with me? Okay. So, so you can, whoever you feel more comfortable, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to Warren. We're here to assist in any way that we can in this process. We're actually going to stick around for a couple minutes at the end. I'm open to going through audits with students, making sure that you got the correct math classes, especially for the programs and majors that you are selecting. So if you're willing to share your screen, we can kind of look at your your audit if you'd like. So otherwise, we are free to go. Warren, I'll let you close out. Yeah.
You had muted before you finished saying your statement. I didn't catch what you.
I'm sorry, I talk fast. I was just saying if you have anything.
Kind of just to piggyback on what you were saying, like in between these sessions, we be giving some call to actions or some items for you all to work on. And a lot of times, because we have an agenda, it's not a lot of time to go over your specific interests and needs in these sessions. So feel free in between today and our next session, if you want to go over some of your findings or you had additional questions or anything, schedule a time to get with me or Dr. Williams so that we can kind of go through some of your findings, answer any questions or concerns that you may have, so that you can maximize the experience, because we're going to be going through a lot of information, and we won't have the time to go over your specific concerns in these meetings. So be sure to take advantage of meeting with us. So that's my piece.
All right, and then just look out for an email from me, a recap email. In that recap email, I'll also have the times for the study with me hours in there, because they'll start the first week of November, and we don't meet again until I believe the second week in November. Oh no, we meet the first week in November as well. So yeah, the study with me time will start that same week. All right, so if nobody, like I said, I'll be here the next few minutes if anybody wants to stick around and have a conversation. Otherwise, have a good weekend, and I'll see you at the next check-in in 2 weeks.
Okay, I would like to share my screen and go over my audit.
Is that Christy?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go into a breakout room. Warren, are you going to be in this in the room for a minute?
Yes.
Okay, let me see if I can get us into a breakout room. Okay. Create, okay. Okay, Christy, you and I will go to unassign. Hold on.
All right. So Cirillo, one of the things Dr. Williams brought to my attention is with you looking at going to UIC, we're gonna need to address that math. So that's something that potentially we want to consider taking next semester. If not, when you transfer, they're gonna want you to complete math with them. Because math is going to be a requirement for the particular program. So I'm pulling up UIC now to see if they have a transfer guide. That's basically what they recommend that students transferring into their school takes in order to be on par with their particular program.
All right.
So.
Sorry, I was just talking. I'm sorry, we're back. We were trying to go into a breakout room, but she won't be able to, Christy won't be able to share her screen.
Okay. I was trying to pull up a transfer guide for UIC. I don't see social work specifically. What else would I search under for them?
So that was the thing with social work. Social work is a master's program. So really, hold on. I just made you co-host. So Christy, go ahead and share your screen. Are you comfortable with sharing it with someone else in here? Christy,
Yes, hello?
are you okay with sharing it with another student in here?
I'm okay.
Okay, go ahead and share your screen. Yeah, so the thing with social work, social work is one of those majors that you can't practice as a social worker without an actual master's degree. Are you looking to, let me stop the recording. Stop recording. Do you want to stop? Yes.